Hey, let's talk about podcast rabbit holes. You know, you sit there and you find yourself getting into something. You're like, wait, how is it 2:30 in the morning already? And so there are a couple things. A lot of times we get attracted by bright, shiny things. And in my travels, in most cases, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. The other thing when we talk about features, right? Oh, this has all these extra features. Do you need those extra features? Because I've done that. I'll put out money like, oh, this does this. What I currently have has this, but this has these other features. And I bought it and I never used any of those other features. So that's the other thing that can kind of drag it down a rabbit hole. The other thing you want to do is whatever you currently have, make sure you know what it does, because you may be investigating, trying to figure out which one should I buy, this one or that one, this one or this one or that one, and then you find out, oh, yeah, this thing I've had for years actually does that. The other thing you want to keep kind of track of, especially, I love AppSumo. I'll have a link underneath the video for this, but AppSumo has an affiliate program, so a lot of people like to promote the services on AppSumo because it's usually really cheap software that does really cool things. So watch any video to see if they are on the inside of the software, if it's just screenshots, and often the same screenshots that you see on the website, meaning they didn't really buy the software. They're telling you how great it is, but they've never actually used it. So that's something else when you're going down a rabbit hole. You might be going, wait a minute. And then also, I've done this. There have been a couple times that I've bought something and it just turned out, not that the product was bad, but I wasn't their target audience. I was like, oh, this needs this and that to work, and it does this, but it doesn't do that. If that's the case, there's no shame in returning it. I went to, in this case, AppSumo. I said, here's my invoice number. Here's the last four digits of the card I used. It was this much money. I'd like a refund, and I had a refund. Basically got it within 24 hours, so that was great. The last thing, we're going to take a slight tangent on this, especially when it comes to podcasting. If you see somebody who wants to help you with your podcast, go to the About page. The About page. A lot of times it'd be like, we love podcasting and we're in San Francisco. That's fine, but like, who are you? What are your credentials? I mean, I'm not going to go to learn how to drive with someone who doesn't own a car. So I always want to make sure that the person I'm learning podcasting from, who says it's a great way to market their business, then why aren't you using a podcast to market your business? That's kind of a head scratcher. So those are some things that you can think about to avoid podcasting rabbit holes.